Hey everybody, Todd McFarlane. Today, Spawn 300, the comic book comes out. Get down to your store if you haven't already gotten it. Let's show you some really cool, super sexy stuff. Here's the cover that's here. Here's a print we did. See, there's a difference. This has got the big magic. You get the big magic on the cover. If you buy the print, you get the baby magic that's sitting here. But let's look at it. So we got the book here. Let's just go through it. For some of you who haven't done it, I'm not going to spoil any of it too much for you. But look at it. Here's a cool picture of the zombie. But even better than that, let's show you the original artwork. Let's show you some original artwork, how we get to 300. Booyah. Booyah. Look at this one right here, right? All the gnarliness that's in here. Looking cool. Looking cool. There he is there. Push it away. Look at this. Here we got Spawn. Look at it. We got Spawn sitting in the trees, right? I'm a little biased to black and white. Look at this. You get to see all this cool little detail here, all this cool detail on the cape that gets here. Sometimes when we have to do dark colors, some of it gets a little bit lost, so you can't quite see the same detail up in here. So we'll do a black and white version of this book so you guys can see all the cool stuff. But there's the page in the comic book, and then here's the cool one right here. Let's go here. Oh, here's the look right here. Al Simmons, the zombie look, classic Spawn look, and gnarly Spawn look. What does that look like in the comic book? Let's get this glow out from underneath here. There it is right there, right? So there it is all colored. Boom, boom, boom. Got some balloons in there that make it seem even sexier. Right, we have that, but there it is again in black and white. You get to see all the cool detail. There's great Capullo pencils, Todd McFarlane, that's me, inks. We just do some cool stuff. Look at all the line work in the cape. Zip, 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 zip. What else we got here to show you? Oh, look at this one. This is Spawn getting beat up. There's a scene in the comic book where he's getting beat up, right? Let's look at it. Kaboom! Gets stabbed in the chest, whammo, and then dish, poof. And then he's standing here. Look at this. And then if that's not enough, because you've already made him your human piñata, then he comes in here, he says something to get somebody a little bit mad, and guts them. This is actually the new costume of the character Godsend that's been in the comic book the last year. He's now ready, battle ready. So we got that. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, look at this. Besides fights, you get explosions. Man, there's cool Spawn. Look at the face on it. Look at all the detail. Cool, gnarly, right? Even some of the textures on the building. Look at that. That was cool stuff. Jonathan Galapian helped me with some of that stuff. Super cool, super cool. And then let me show you a big one here. I'm going to hand this off here. Look at this. This is a normal size page here, but I'm going to go double size. Look at this puppy. Look at this puppy in all its glory. This J. Scott Campbell doing it, and he's doing the Rogues Gallery here. We got all these crazy guys here. You know, a little tidbit on this. Let me see. I'm going to show you this paper that Scott gave me. It's a little bit too slick. So as bizarre as it is, I had to ink this entire page with this one pen. I don't recommend it, but this is the one pen that I inked with it. It's called a PN. I don't know if you can see that. It's a PN. Anyway, plastic nib, it's called. Usually I would use 4 or 5 different brushes and pens. I had to do it with one pen, right? But if you take your time and you go over all the lines over and over and over and over and over, you can actually make it look like it was a brush. Or it was a crow quill. Todd, I forgot to make this black. Oh, Newman, now you guys know the one mistake. Look for it in the comic book. Yeah, here it is. Look at this. Here's the Redeemer, Kablamo, right? Look at this. Here's Sigor, Kablamo, right? It's a micron. Somebody said it's a micron. You're right, it is a micron. It's called a PN, though. It's the scale of it is a PN. Here we go. Look at this one. There's the freak. Who's this little fat dude with the little hairy belly button? Let's go down the belly button. Show him the belly button's cool. And lovely Wanda. Got the same name as my wife. And then Big Bad Spawny there. So anyway, let's go to see what it looks like in color. here we go right here. And you get to see it in the comic book. Look at that. If you guys get it, if you guys pick up the book digitally, we've gone in and corrected about 7 or 8 pages. A couple of the files got updated with colors, and then we added some new changes to it, especially the one page where there's one of the power meters and there's supposed to be blood splatter all over it. Somehow that file got dropped at the printers. So look for it in the trade paperbacks for sure, and in the digital, all the corrections will be in there. But we got it about 97% correct. Thanks for supporting us. 27 years to get here. I promise you I've got another 27 years in me, because there's more coming, not just Al Simmons spawns. There's lots of spawns coming. The Spawnverse has been unleashed, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Ready? Here it is. There is a sneak peek. If you want to see it, cover. This is a cover to issue 301. And some of the spawns. This is Jerome Opeña pencils, Todd McFarlane inks. And this is some of the characters you're going to be seeing here in the next couple of years. This is all the stuff that's been unleashed here in issue 300 and 301. Thanks for your support. See you again.